Safety in a workplace for a worker in a construction site. Working in a construction site is a very dangerous job. It is risky knowing you always need to be careful. One of the main harms is a head injury, which can be extremely dangerous. The main reasons injuries occur is by failing to wear proper safety equipment. This occupation is one place that may commonly experience this injury. The main risk is not wearing the proper equipment. All the necessary gear should be put on for your safety. Not only is the equipment you wear, but the equipment you use that must be right. Even though it sounds ridiculous, many workers make this error, which can easily cause severe harm to us. Here are some tips and ways to keep yourself safe. Number 1. As mentioned before, wear the proper equipment. Not only should you be wearing the right material, but even just having the right size is important. Although just because you wear the work gear does not mean that you are perfectly safe. For example, having a large safety helmet can wobble, and if you fall, you will still take some damage to your head. Secondly, you should always stop and think about the risks you are taking. Make sure there are no flaws that can cause you to get injured before starting the job. Check everything before making any progress. Number 3. If you are not perfectly trained, do not do that task. Being unprepared is too risky, and there is very little chance for you not to get hurt. You can easily make mistakes. Number 4. Taking shortcuts should be restricted. Even if you have been working in that area for a long time does not mean that you can do it effortlessly. You never know what may happen. Number 5. Always be prepared. If you do not understand something, do not proceed with the project. Confirm with a coworker who fully understands the task being performed. Number 6. Have your workplace clean all the time. This messy environment should not be prohibited. You can easily hurt yourself by stumbling or falling on something. A place like a construction site is very dangerous when it comes to materials being used. Here are some tips about information, training, and equipment. Information. Know what you are doing. Follow the safety rules. Take responsibilities to understand material. And lastly, read the instructions. Training. Read the instructions, practice until you fully understand, and do not take risks if confused. Equipment. Wear all necessary equipment, make sure everything is tightened, get the proper size if too big or small. It is always important to ask questions if you have any. Here are some specific ones. Now that you know about this risk, make sure you prevent it. This incident can become very severe if you do not take precautions. Specifically knowing that this job is very risky to do in the first place, you should care about your safety. Although also care about your coworkers, especially if they are new. Remember, safety always comes first. Thank you.